This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the New York Knicks. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We are on the biggest stage in professional. You take a look at the Knicks, and they drop Game 1 of the Finals. How important is it for them to even this series now?
Yeah, it's big. If they can get this to 1-1 going back home, I like their chances. So a win tonight is huge if they want to lift that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Hart, Anunoby for 3. The Warriors pull it in. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Off the inbound. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
A major threat from the mid-range. You can't allow Bridges to get comfortable from there.
It's Edwards on the wing. Anunoby covering. And down it goes. 2 points. MP's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from MP. To the paint. Butler passes to Curry. Now Edwards. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Edwards has got 8 points.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Green against Towns. It's stolen by Green. And here's MP from outside. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. The rebound by MP. And here's Hield. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Edwards outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler, and Podziemski subbed in for Hield. New York also changing it up. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Westbrook in for Bridges. 2 points. That one goes.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And here's Edwards outside. The Knicks with the rebound. A minute 9 left in the first quarter of the game. Hart can't hit. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Green, the pass to Edwards. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Now Edwards. from behind the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Brunson with the bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Edwards can't hit. Knicks trail by 8. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson passes to Hart. Here's Westbrook. Clarkson for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Edwards. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And let's get you back to... Warriors make some changes. MP's checked in for Jackson Davis, and Hield is subbed in for Moody. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson, and it's Westbrook in for Jalen Brunson. So on the floor for the Knicks, Russell Westbrook out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Towns in at the center position, locking down the middle. And he's good on the second.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Now here's Westbrook. Towns down low. Butler covering. Anunoby for 3. No good there. The Warriors lead by 13. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He finished with 30 points, and he's a tremendous three-point.
Oh, Kuminga! Hop for days!
Excellent alley-oop. Kuminga putting himself in the perfect place to finish that one.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the New York Knicks. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Will it go? And the Knicks miss again. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Edwards. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Podziemski. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson is checked in for Bridges. Westbrook outside. Outside Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Brunson. And it's blocked by Edwards.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Brunson against MP. It's good. Brunson's got 10.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
To the wing, right side. Outside Edwards. Pass to Hield. Over Westbrook. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by MP. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Brunson misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Kuminga. MP against Yabusele. Here's Edwards. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Westbrook.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Hart from long range. He can't get that one to fall. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And looking at where the... And that'll do it for us.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Outside Hart, back to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Curry. The kick out to Edwards. On the wing, Curry. Brunson defending. Curry passes to Edwards. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 20. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Towns finds Brunson. Driving in. Curry with the block.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
And New York has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. MP with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Out to Bridges for three. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Lays it up and banks it in.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. MP third, and of course Jalen Brunson.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Outside Edwards. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Back to MP.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Anunoby on the wing. Butler covering. Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
MP, the pass to Butler. The shot. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Jimski's checked in for the Warriors. Westbrook, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 18. Brunson passes to Westbrook. Bridges outside. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got 8.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Pass to Curry. The 3. Fires in the triple. And the Warriors lead by 18.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
MP, the pass to Green. Back to Edwards. Butler taking his time here. Shoots over Hart. The shot by Butler, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Westbrook, the pass to Hart. Good on the shot. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter. The Warriors lead by 14. Outside Edwards. Pass to Pajimski. Edwards a screen on Westbrook. Butler on the wing. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way, and that one good. MP's got 30.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
Knicks trail by 18. Westbrook, the pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Yabusele. And Yabusele slams it in.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Healed for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 19. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Clarkson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP outside. There's the three. Another three for Golden State.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Clarkson. No good that time. Healed with the defensive effort. The Warriors lead by 22. There's the triple. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And will have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Yabusele. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Russell Westbrook.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
MP shot is off. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns, a screen on MP. It's stolen by Green. Pass to MP. MP is doubled. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Brunson passes to Hart. Here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside to get back on track. Pure from three-point range.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Moody's checked in for Hield. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Edwards a screen on Hart. Launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Inside. Here's Towns. And the jumper from down low is true.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Kuminga finds MP. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. And Kuminga throws it down.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues. But boy, what an important win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout. But tonight, they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a tidy 2-0 series lead.
And obviously, that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games. If they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't let anything distract them, they'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Brunson against MP. Back to Brunson. Over MP. Jalen Brunson, a terrific move and the bucket. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Hart pulls it in. Brunson looks it over. This one for three. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintal.
Double-digit assists tonight, MP. That's got to be one of the more satisfying ways to engineer a victory, no?
Yeah! Ooh, it's a beautiful game when you play together, isn't it? Come on, Jennifer, I know you feel me.
I do.
Film session tomorrow is going to be fun.
Well, enjoy, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brian, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
All right, here with special guest Deion Benjamin after MP and company secured their second win of the NBA Finals.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Deion, you got to tell us, man, you're an NBA skills trainer. You see anything in this series from a skills perspective that MP, might want to clean up?
Oh, lots. But I don't want to give the opposition any help, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
Come on, chill, bro.
All right. In all seriousness, the growth that MP has shown from high school to now is mind-boggling. I mean, y'all should see some of the tapes he sent me from his freshman year.
Wait, you saw those? I thought they got, lost in the rough.
Oh, they did it first. But until your parents sent me that tape from Burlington Prep, I was like, who is this kid? How come I never seen him before? So I started scrolling back through my DMs. I'm talking years back, just to see if I missed something. And there was a kid who kind of looked like you, but he was much shorter and had a hideous hitch in his jump shot.
Okay.
Man, I had to do a double take. I couldn't think he was the same player.
I just needed a little guidance.
No, I'll say. But that just goes to show you. You never know what the future holds. And you could never count out a dude like MP, someone who wants to smoke. There's tons of players with natural ability who shy away from the big moment. Not MP, he wants all that smoke. That's why we standing here today.
Yes, sir. Hey, MP, out.
Oh.
Appreciate it, Zan. We good.
Absolutely.
Started right when they arrived. It's way more complicated lab than I was expecting.
Yeah, he must be putting a lot into tonight's game.
We
should get some shots up this game. We should. At all. Not one.
Oh, good one.
Y'all some pickleball this weekend?
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Golden State Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Knicks. This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now Golden State's starting five. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's MP in at small forward. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Take a look at the Warriors. They took care of business on their home floor, up 2-0 now here in the finals. Now they're looking. Put it down hard! Watch out below. Woo!
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
Pass to Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards kicks to Hield. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We play just over a minute here in the first. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Hield the pass to MP. And stolen by Hart. And a fast break now for New York. The shot's good.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. In the corner, it's Hield. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. They now take the lead.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Curry finds Edwards. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry on the wing. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Butler. Bridges with the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hart outside. Lets it go with the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Golden State also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. The Knicks making a switch here. Accordy's checked in. Brogdon scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. Yabusele, the screen. Here's Westbrook. Warriors with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
Oh, yeah, one thing affects the other without question. It's the kind of thing they'll try to recreate.
To the inside, Podziemski lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
MP against Clarkson, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP, that's for 2, and it's all evened up. MP's got 8 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Podziemski out there with Hield. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's Kuminga in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP dishes to Butler. Outside Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For New York, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Edwards. Oh, get up, MP!
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks is outstanding. He picked up 38 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
MP, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Westbrook, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Brunson kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Towns. Here's Yabusele, defended by Butler. That one goes in. Yabusele's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hield the pass to Edwards. Outside, Kuminga. Now here's Hield. Edwards inside. He's covered by Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Releases from 15. And there's Edwards on the assist by Butler. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
Brunson against Edwards. Some nice passing by New York here. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. A 3-pointer, no good. MP kicks to Kuminga. He nails it, and we're tied up. He has 7.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
Brunson scanning the floor. Over MP. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. Looking at the series. Thanks for spending half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Well, this is what he does. When the stage is biggest, he runs to the light.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forwards position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Good defense by MP.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Butler. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Butler's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Warriors. Bridges outside. Towns for 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And this is what makes Towns so special, that ability to hit with consistency from range.
Inside, here's Edwards. Outside for Curry. Pass to Green. Curry on the wing. And here is Butler. The 3 from MP. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
To the middle, and the dunk by Towns.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. MP gets to Curry. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Takes it from 10, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. And that's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. A 2-point game. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. On the wing, MP. MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Anunoby outside. Hart with a screen on Curry. And they call an illegal screen here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP 3rd.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Stolen by Brunson. And the rejection by MP. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
The previous play is under review.
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
...at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Anunoby. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Back to Edwards, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Yabusele, he's checked in for Hart. Here is Edwards. 20 points for him. Some nice passing by Golden State. Wow, Curry, automatic from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Westbrook. Green against Towns. Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 12 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bridges finds Towns out to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from MP. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 4. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Kuminga out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Golden State's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Westbrook for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game to take the lead. And the Warriors, another 3.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Brogdon against Hield. Brogdon the pass to Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Hield. Back to Edwards. Back to Hield. Lecrae. That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 3. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a new group in for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Yabusele. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Bridges, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Golden State, Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Now we'll hear from Allie Lepore since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Bridges, the three is off. Warriors leading by 3. Butler up top. Here's Green. Outside Edwards. Curry outside. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Hart.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Towns. Brunson being aggressive.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get that one. New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Brunson gets it to go. Down low.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Brunson downhill, lays it in off the window.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
MP outside. Curry fires. No good from 3. Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now Edwards. Now Curry. Beyond the arc, and there's the 3.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Curry, outside Edwards. Green, oh wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's MP in at the 3 spot.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Here's Towns. Launches it. Rebounded by Edwards. Butler loves the three-point look.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
Hart outside. Now Brunson. Outside Bridges for 3. Knocks down the 3.
In a big play, 1 3-pointer right on the heels of another. And again, we're tied. And how about this crowd right now? They are bananas.
Cleared away by Hunt. New York's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Outside, Brunson. Off the glass.
Yeah, this is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Edwards. Missed on the three. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. Takes the three. Brunson for three. Lights the look and drains it.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Butler feeling out of it. Here's MP. Showing the moves down low.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Now Curry. Three. Good.
And Curry having some fun out there right now. This is the competitive environment he loves.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Brunson fires. Another chance. Now Hart and stolen by Butler. Edwards with it. Curry outside. Jumper is off. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Now here's Brunson. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Throw good, Curry.
Big time conversion there. Puts them up 3.
Off target from outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this.
Look all the data now about shot.
Yeah, everybody feels better after the block. Someone lost their man.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot.
All right, we're here with Mr. and Mrs. MP after their son Notch's third win of the NBA Finals. Woo! I got to ask y'all, when did y'all know MP was capable of something like this?
Last week, maybe.
Oh, stop.
No. Somebody's got to keep him humble. I mean, he's got Xander over here following him around like he's the president of the United States of America.
Hey, who knows? One day I might be. Hey, MP 2044.
Okay, MP. MP's always been passionate about his interests, so it's no surprise to see him rise to the top of his profession like this.
Y'all don't mind me asking, what were some of these other interests before basketball took center stage?
Whoa, complaining about what's for dinner, refusing to go to school unless his favorite socks were clean.
Right.
Why do y'all feel the need to keep bringing up things from when I was like 4?
I'm still scarred. Hey, you were real pain back then.
Oh, you were. Will you be nice?
Get him.
MP used to love to draw. He would sit at his crafting table for hours, coloring and sketching. And this was at about 6, 7 years old. And most kids at that age, they can't even sit still for 5 minutes. But he had
this incredible level of concentration. It was really impressive.
And then he started playing the piano, and that was a nightmare.
Whoa. No. Let's be honest. I was nice with the piano. Nice.
Now you are. But it took you 2 or 3 years of banging away all day long, hours and hours.
Obviously, I have the most supportive father in the world, as you guys can clearly see.
Hey. Like I said, we just trying to keep the kid humble.
Here we are, gentlemen. One win away from basketball immortality. Before this series started, nobody gave us a chance. We were just here to get steamrolled by the team of destiny. But who's doing the steamrolling now? We've been counted out, slept on, and forgotten. But we like it that way. Ain't that right, MP?
Yeah, that's right, Coach. Yeah, that's right. Now look, I know I've gotten on y'all nerves this year, okay? I get it. I could be annoying sometimes. But real talk, y'all are part of what make me so confident. Because when I walk in this locker room, I know I'm surrounded by dogs. And the bigger the moment, the better y'all have played. So I need you tonight. I need you to focus in. Because guess what? I looked in out of the locker room and I seen their face, and they think they have a chance. They think this is their destiny. But I'm here to say it's not. This is our time, our moment, our game, our championship. Bring it in. All for one on three. 1, 2, 3. All for one. Let's get him, Coach.
There he goes. Got some build for that. Anything specific? Fast and move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screen set. Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Golden State Warriors have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Knicks? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA final. You look at the Warriors, they have the opportunity here to sweep the NBA Finals and do it with a win out on the road.
And talk about a potential display of dominance. But sometimes these games are the hardest to win. And you know their opponents will fight hard to deny them the sweep.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Well, you want to talk about overcoming the odds. MP and his team are one win away from an NBA championship, but can also take down a dragon of a team to get there.
Well, nobody can say they had an easy path to a ring. The way that this team has executed on both ends of the floor and played smart basketball says it all. They're one win away from writing their name in history books with a bold marker.
Now here's Hield. Back to MP. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
We played just over a minute here in the first. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And it's Butler with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Puts the move on. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Wow, Jalen Brunson off his feet. Man, that's a big-time finish.
Here's Curry. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The shot from 20 feet out. Basket counts.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Towns outside. Hart with a screen on Green. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Edwards. Curry finds Edwards. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had 33 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's MP from outside. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Outside Hart. Clarkson with a screen on Kuminga. Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out to Westbrook. New York again can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Kuminga. Hart with the defensive effort.
Right. Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Towns a screen on Kuminga. From the high post. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. The three from Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brunson taking his time here. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And we welcome you back to Game 4. The Warriors lead. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Hukporti, and it's Anunoby in for Clarkson. Edwards, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. Gershon Yabusele out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Fades and shoots. And it's New York with a rebound. Westbrook with it. Now Podziemski defending. Anunoby for 3. New York again can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. From deep, MP. MP drills the 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Here's Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Edwards, a pass to Hield. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Back to Westbrook. New York working the ball around now. Westbrook with a screen on Edwards. Out to Bridges. Over Hield. Bridges misses. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Kuminga with a screen on Anunoby. The drive by MP. Oh, Kuminga! Hop for days!
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Knicks trail by 12. Bridges outside. Anunoby against Edwards. And it's blocked by Edwards. And they'll keep possession. Westbrook, the pass to Towns. Anunoby for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Yabusele. Here's Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Hart's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Westbrook. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Podziemski. From deep, MP. The rebound by Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Butler passes to Edwards. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Edwards has got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 from Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Edwards got 6 assists in the game. Edwards against Brunson. shakes him. Oh, MP with a block. And here's Curry for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Golden State Warriors.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. On the floor for the Warriors. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Edwards in at the three slot. Lets it go from 11. And it's blocked by Edwards. And he recovers it. And an Obi for three. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 15. Edwards for three. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Anunoby can't get it to go.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first three shots.
From deep. And it's Brunson missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
You know what never ceases to amaze me is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
Towns a screen on MP. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Curry with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. MP looking around. Back to Butler. Fires from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Warriors lead by 13. MP, a screen on Brunson. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hart finds Brunson. Now here's Anunoby. Towns outside. Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Stephen Curry is second.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's MP from outside. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Butler against Hart. Takes a three. Connects from downtown. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, Josh Hart started to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Outside for Green. The three from Curry. Second chance effort. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, as tough as they come, competing on the backboards. Nice second chance opportunity.
Curry against Anunoby. Back to Hart. Lets the three fly. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. From deep, MP. Oh, what a response from MP.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Bridges passes to Brunson. 4-3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist of the night. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They led by as many as 18. Edwards. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Bridges outside. Anunoby against Curry. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. From deep, MP. Towns with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's Hart on the wing. Edwards against Brunson. Puts it up from 15. The Warriors pull it in. Edwards got 5 rebounds in the game. Hield passes to MP. From downtown. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. They've got Gershon Yabusele. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen, MP able to capitalize.
Some solid defense from Edwards. The Warriors lead by 10. Throws it up high, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
New York has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Yabusele in the post. He's watched by Kuminga. Yabusele can't hit.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
MP against Anunoby. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Top of the key. And it's Clarkson missing. The Warriors lead by 14. Pass to Pajemski. Back to MP. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
For the Knicks, Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Westbrook. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Pajemski. Outside Bridges. Brunson against Edwards. Brunson on the drive. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Takes it in. Makes it home. Big shot.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Brunson. Green against Towns. Hard outside. Here's Towns. Tosses it up. Nope.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Now Curry. Let's loose for three. Bridges pulls it down. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, Brunson. What an aggressive move.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
On the wing, MP. Anunoby covering. Here's Edwards. Puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Outside Bridges. Takes a three. And he nails it.
Boy, how about that quick three response by Mikal Bridges?
The Warriors lead by 14. MP with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Edwards. Hart with a rebound. New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Towns. Hart outside, beyond the arc. Old Green rips down the board. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Oh, and they've done it! The Golden State Warriors are the new NBA champions. They go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
to be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yes, let's go! I'm a champ now. I did it.
Oh, man.
I did it, Austin.
Congratulations.
Man, and they thought I was going to choke. I didn't flop.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
wait, Austin, are you telling me I got my agent speechless?
I'm saying, man, it's incredible. I've never seen anything like this, man. It's incredible, MP.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And to think, Austin, that if I didn't go to Europe, I could have been a lottery.
Oh, come on, get out of here with that.
I'm just saying lotto picks make a lot of money.
Yeah, you know what? So do champions.
Man.
Come on.
Hey, you my agent.
I'm your agent.
And this is my trophy.
This is your trophy.
This is my trophy. Let's go.
MP, right here. I have a really good question for you, MP. Come on, you know I'm the best.
Yeah, I'll go with T-Man.
Yes, I am the best. MP, congratulations. What a season and what a start to your career.
I appreciate that, T.
Yeah. It looks like you got your mom and dad up there with you. Any particular reason for that, or
I wanted to show appreciation for the two most important people in my world. I wouldn't be here without their support, and I don't think I could ever pay them back, so I hope this is a start to that, though.
Oh, well, you can start by doing your own laundry the next time you come home.
I'd settle for a phone call every once in a while. I mean,
yeah, that too.
This guy makes 100 videos a week, but he can't call his parents. You know?
Wow, okay. Really? Are you two roasting me right now? Y'all realize we're on live TV.
Oh, we do. I'm from New York. That's how we show affection.
Yeah. And then I'm lonely.
Wow, okay. That's big cap on both of their parts. Y'all see like 100 people in a diner a day.
Yeah, but none of them are my sons.
True.
My seed.
Okay, listen, I for real, I'm serious. He's putting on a show right now. Don't believe his stories.
So is it safe to say you get your big personality from both your parents? Yes.
They said it.
I can see it.
All right, I'm backstage with world champion MP and the man a lot of people credit for discovering, Deion Benjamin. Deion, we're going to start with you. What's the night like for you watching MP win a championship in his rookie season?
Man, I teach basketball for a living, so